welcome back to my channel. I'm Haley from the blog Handy Homemade, and today I'm sharing with you guys our master bathroom renovation. So if you guys don't know, my husband and I have been renovating our 1970s ranch style house to fit a more country, vintage, cottagey style. And today I'm so excited to be sharing with you this bathroom. I'm also super excited because this video is actually in collaboration with my friend Sarah over at Sarah's October Home, and she is sharing her bathroom reveal as well. You guys, when she sent me the pictures, her finished pictures of her bathroom, my jaw hit the floor. It is absolutely stunning. I love Sarah's style. She has such an eye for design, and I think you guys will love it as well. So everything will be linked in the description box below, her Instagram and her YouTube channel. So you should definitely head on over there, follow her, subscribe to her. And also, she's just the sweetest person, you guys. She is just as sweet off camera as she is on camera, and she's just so authentic and genuine. And like I said, I just think you guys will love her and her style. So head on over to that video after you watch this one, and let's go ahead and get into everything that we did to our bathroom. Okay, so I'm gonna walk you through what this room looked like before, and then I will talk you through some of the renovations that we did and how we ended up with this space that we have now. So this room is very small. It's about the size of a half bath with the addition of a shower. It's not your standard master bathroom size. And so I knew immediately I was gonna do whatever I could to open this space up simply because of how small it is. Originally, the room was painted a really deep purple, which just closed in the four walls and just darkened the space entirely. And then it was really dated. The sink, the toilet, the shower were all a tan brown color. And so I knew we were gonna wind up replacing some of those things. And then the flooring was linoleum. It had actually started peeling up and separating from the subflooring because of some water that had got on it from the showers. So we ended up starting out by tearing some things out. We took out the toilet and we took out the vanity. We ripped out the floors. It was originally, like I said, linoleum that had already started separating from the subflooring. Once everything was out, we moved on to the walls. So we ended up mudding the walls, and we did this because drywall was not an affordable option at the time, just due to construction costs, lumber costs, any like home reno cost in the middle of the pandemic was super expensive. So we ended up having a family friend mud our walls and patch the paneling, and it left us with a textured finish to the walls, but it's smoother than just the paneling that we had there before. We painted everything in here Chantilly Lace by Benjamin Moore. I talked about this paint before. It is a true white. It doesn't pull too cool, too warm. It is just a standard white. It's the best white that I've ever used, and I swear by it. I love it. And so we painted everything white, and that really helped to open up the space, brighten it up, freshen it up. And then came the tub or the shower. I was not sure what I was going to do with it. Originally, we had talked about cutting it out and replacing it, but the doorway to this bathroom is about the width of my shoulders. It is so small, and so trying to get a whole other shower unit in here, I mean, we were gonna have to cut this one in half just to get it out of the room. I stumbled across a product called Tub and Tile. It's a type of epoxy, and it's where you literally paint your shower and it hardens. You give it 3 days to cure, and it hardens and feels like just fiberglass at the end of it. My dad and I got in here one afternoon when my husband was gone, I think for military duty, and we painted the shower. And you guys, that Tub and Tile is incredible. It has been almost a year later. It's held up so well. it feels just like the fiberglass that we put it on, and it is hard, but it's flexible. So in the bottom pan of the shower, you know, when you step into it, it has a little bit of a give so it doesn't crack, and it hasn't chipped, and it's been fabulous. The best 25 bucks that we spent. It saved us from having to buy a whole new shower. And then I just replaced the shower head and knobs. I painted the knobs. And so from there, we ended up putting in our flooring. I went with a marble tile from Lowe's and a gray grout. I paid less than $1 a square foot for it all. So I think all in all, it was around $25 to do our entire floor. And then I've actually found this sink on Facebook Marketplace, paid $35 for our sink. It come with the faucet, and I left it because it does have a little bit of wear and tear, but it gives it a vintage feel, and I love the gold and the porcelain knobs. And then the rest of it is just design and decorating. I'm gonna take you around the room and walk you through where I got some things and how I ended up styling the space. And so let's go ahead and get into that. When you first walk into the bathroom, I have this accordion peg rack that I got from a yard sale. I believe I paid $1 for it. And here you can see the width of the door frame. It is so small. But when you walk in, this is what you see. So here is our sink. And then I have just a little Falstaff tray that I put some soap in. This mirror actually come from my mom. She picked it up at a yard sale or an estate sale a long time ago. I think she only paid like $10 for it, and she gifted it to me for me to use in our house. And so I thought it would be perfect in this bathroom. Then over here, up above our toilet, we have our medicine cabinet. I got this for, I believe, $10 or $15 at a yard sale, and I just filled it with some sweet little jars for cotton balls, and then a dry brush, and then we have tulips. And then over here I thrifted these 2 gold frames, and then I purchased these prints off of Etsy, and I just printed them out. I think they're so sweet. This looks like the road that my parents live on, like our driveway, and then my parents also have cows. This just made me think of their farm. Over here I did an open cabinet. Originally there was a door on this cabinet, but I ended up taking it off and painting it. I painted it, I believe, Stone Hearth by Benjamin Moore, and it's the same color that I put on our window trim. It's just a very sweet grayish, kind of gray, kind of brown, and I believe it does such a wonderful job of tying in our grout color and then the warmth of the wood. So I love it. And we just have washcloths in this basket that I believe I either thrifted or was gifted, and then towels, toilet paper. My husband gets ready in here, so that basket has all of the things that he needs to get ready with. And then I have just some decor pieces. I have cotton pads, Q-tips, and then some sweet little clothespins. And then over here I have hooks that I recently picked up at Hobby Lobby. I think I paid less than $1 for both of them, or they were right at $1. They're just a really pretty antique brass with porcelain on the ends of them. And then I just hung some dried florals here. And then for our shower curtain, I just used a linen curtain for your windows. Actually, I couldn't find one that I liked, so I bought a pack of linen curtains and ended up using one in here for this shower and then one for our other bathroom. Our shower actually ends before it goes all the way up to the ceiling. And so in a small space like this, you really want to draw people's eyes upward, which is why I placed the medicine cabinet down here and went up with the picture frames. But one way that I also did that over here was by adding the piece of wood and then getting a longer curtain and going all the way up from floor to ceiling. It just draws your eye up here. It makes the space look bigger than it is. And then down here, I got this sweet little stool from Hobby Lobby. I think I paid around $15 for it. And then I just have a crock with some florals and then a spool of twine. And that's all that I have to share with you guys today. Leave a comment down below if you like our master bathroom. Tell me what you think about it. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. And also make sure that you go and check out Sarah's channel, Sarah's video, and subscribe to her as well. If you are new here, I would love to have you be a part of this community and this spring group. So make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. And thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys can draw some inspiration from this and just see how, you know, you can renovate, you can decorate your home on a budget, because we did all the work ourselves. We did it on an extremely tight budget, and I'm just really happy with the way that it turned out. So I will see you in the next one, friends. Bye.